Hello everybody, my name is Ilse and welcome to hobbykr. Today we are doing a very exciting video. As you can see, I am wearing my Rinco Rausch und Craziness shirt, and that can only mean that today we are doing the top 10 best Bandori cards of 2021. I did this video last year, it did pretty well. I loved hearing people's different opinions, so I knew that I definitely had to film it this year. Now this year across the board, I wasn't very impressed with Bandori art. I think it fluctuated a lot. There were a lot of different styles through the year. There were some really bad sets that all the cards looked like 3 stars, and then there were some sets that were incredible and it was like, oh, Bandori is finally like getting back to being really good. So I would say that compared to last year, I wasn't very impressed with the cards, but there were obviously some standouts, so today I am going to be talking about those. Also, no crazy ugly cards this year like Hina last year, so fortunately there's nothing to meme, but there's also like very few cards that I'm like, okay, this is absolutely stunning. So without further ado, let's get into the cards. And again, this is my opinion. It's not the opinion, it's not, you know, like an official list. So definitely you have the right to have a different opinion, and let me know how bad my opinions are in the comments. Let me know which cards you thought were the best. Alright, so number 10 for me is this Eve card from the Assemble Megafans gacha. I just think that I loved the concept of like this pastel samurai warrior type thing, and I just think that the colors are really beautiful. I do like the Pareo card too, but I just think that Pareo's face doesn't look that nice in that card. But yeah, I just think this card is really fun. I love the little swoosh of the weapon. I love the colors. I love the concept. I just think it's a really fun set. And unfortunately, I feel like the year was a little bit downhill from this set, but it was still very nice. Okay, so number 10 in the best cards, in my opinion, is this Kaoru card from the Dawn Shining Esquire event. I think this card is very nicely composed. I'm looking at my computer, by the way. Very nicely made. The lighting is beautiful. I really like the angle. I love the flower arch canopy thingy at the back, and I think Kaoru looks wonderful. I just think that the colors and the lighting look absolutely beautiful, and that's why this card really stood up to me in what, in my opinion, was a year of like quite boring cards overall. So yeah, I really think that this is a standout card, and Kaoru looks absolutely beautiful. I know it's always a big event when Kaoru gets a card, so I'm sure a lot of fans are probably going to be happy about this. The next card is this Nanami portrait card from, the name of the gacha is the Moonlit Night Gallery gacha from the Iris of Secret and Youth event. So I really thought that overall all the cards in this set were very cool. I love the concept. And about this card, I think Nanami herself like doesn't look that nice. I think this was one of the periods this year when Bandori was going through like a not such a good card moment. But I just think that the idea of the card is super cool. And I think the frames look absolutely beautiful. So while Nanami doesn't even look that nice, I think like the card overall is just a very cool and original concept. And I just love this concept of like Nanami coming out of the portrait. And again, the details in the portraits are absolutely beautiful. So I really like that as well. Okay, number 8 is Mocha's 4th anniversary Dream Fest gacha card. Not only is the Untrained card just so freaking adorable, the Train card is just beautiful. If you watched my video last year, you'll know that I really like this graphic style where it kind of looks a little bit like comic booky and there's a lot of white highlights, and I just think it looks absolutely beautiful, and the colors are just saturated but vibrant. The pose is so dynamic. Mocha looks absolutely wonderful. I love the costume, the little details, and yeah, I just think this card is really fun and just like really high quality. And I guess it does remind me a bit of Akko's Dreamfest card, which was my favorite card of 2020. Okay, so number 7 for me, yes, number 7 for me is Himari's birthday card. So I know this year every single character had a birthday card, and you know, some were, all of them were cute, some of them were better than others. I just think that this Himari one, number 1, I simply love the pose. Just Himari looks so beautiful. I just think it's the cutest thing ever, and I love the color palette. I just love the pinks. I love how the light hits. It just looks so soft, so cute, so girly, and overall it was one of the birthday cards that I was like stunned by. I was like, wow, this is absolutely so cute, and I definitely wanted it to include it in my list because it was definitely one of my favorite birthday cards. All right, so we have Kaoru again. So this is from the Golden Week Dreamfest gacha. I mean, this card is absolutely wonderful. When I saw it immediately, I was like, this is going in the best 10 list of the year. The idea is so wonderful, playing into this duality of Kaoru, who is, you know, she's a girl, but she's a masculine character, but she's also like, has a feminine side and all of this. And just the fact that she's like acting with herself in all of these scenes of like plays at the back is just so awesome. I just think the concept of this card is beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. The reds, again, the desaturated tones, but still very vibrant and striking. And again, like, I just think that the concept of this card is absolutely wonderful, and I definitely had to include it in one of the best of the year. All right, so this is the middle of the list. We have Hina's Dreamfest card. Wow. Oh my god, I mean, this card is gorgeous. Like, the colors are just insane. Like, I always feel so inspired that like a human can create this. I just think that the quality of the image is absolutely wonderful. If you ever look at these pictures, like, look at them HD, because they're just so wonderful. The blue tones are just so nice. The outfit, the relation to like the stars, which Hina is always, you know, always a part of. Just the blue tones, the water, the pose, everything about it is just insanely beautiful. I just cannot say enough good things about this illustration. When I saw it in the reveal, it just took my breath away, and I absolutely love this card. Also, as you can see, this year I have a lot of Dreamfest cards because unfortunately I do think that this year the Dreamfest cards did stand out more because the art overall wasn't as good in the regular sets. Alright, we're in the home stretch, and for this one, I know some people might not be agreeing with me, but you know, I had to do it to him. Rinco, best girl, and she didn't have very good cards this year, unfortunately. So this beautiful winter Rinco from the very recent gacha is just so beautiful. I'm so sorry, but like, stunning. When I saw it, I gasped. Not because it's Rinco, but also because it's Rinco. But I just think it's so beautiful. Number 1, Rinco looks angelic, as always. Just a beautiful face. I just think she looks absolutely wonderful. The outfit is so pretty. The scenery is so beautiful. Like, immediately you know where this is. You know how this place feels. You know what you're feeling in that moment. I just think it's absolutely wonderful. And obviously the Indian had to be top 5. I'm so sorry. If you don't like it, sorry. But I just think that this card is absolutely stunning. Even if it's a little bit more simple, I think it's stunning. All right, so the next card, I wasn't sure if I should include it because this came out December 31st of 2020, but I am going to include it because I didn't talk about it in my last video, but it's definitely the New Year's Dreamfest Kasumi. I mean, this card is absolutely beautiful. Like, it looks holographic almost. It's just an absolutely stunning illustration. If you keep up with Bandori news, you know that they're gonna turn this image into a figure, and the figure looks incredible. So I just think that Kasumi looks absolutely wonderful. This like captures the kira kira doki doki spirit perfectly. The colors are absolutely stunning. The pose is stunning. The details in the clothing are stunning. The details in the sky are stunning. Just everything about it is peak Popipa, peak Kasumi, peak Bang Dream. Absolutely wonderful. I love this card. All right, and we have arrived at the moment of truth. The best card of 2021 in Bang Dream. I think everyone knows what this is gonna be, because I think collectively there was a gasp when this card was revealed on a live stream. It's the Mashiro 2021 Dreamfest Gacha. I mean, this card is beyond beautiful. The colors are absolutely stunning. Seeing Mashiro in this like pose with this face and just like this setting, fantastic setting with the little, what is that, a doe? I don't know what animal that is, but like the animal, just the flowers, the colors, the draping, the dress, Mashiro, the blues. Oh my God, it's just simply stunning. Like it is, this is one of my top 5 Bandori cards in general, not of this year, in general. This card is just beyond beautiful, and I think everyone thought that when it came out. And just the details, again, this is one card that you have to see in HD because it is just that stunning. It's just a work of art. Like, I know some people don't consider anime style illustration real art, but this is one of the things when I look at it, I'm like, this is a work of art. Like actual real art. Simply stunning. I mean, it's a gorgeous card. There's nothing else. Like to me, the second I saw this card, I was like, this is #1, and this card is not going to be topped by any other card this year and probably next year. So yes, my winner for this year is the 2021 Summer Dreamfest Mashiro Gacha. Well, that was it for the countdown for this year. Much more simple than last year's. But let me know what you thought about my opinions. Let me know what you thought were the best cards of the year. I'd be very, very interested to know, because I do think that this year the quality of the cards like varied a lot. So I'm interested to hear what your favorite sets were. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back next year with new videos. Goodbye!